here we are with our next doll modification. The theme for this contest that Dollightful is running, you can be in one of her videos. Everyone's going to do a tropical doll. Entries have to be in by August 4th. I'll put the link down below. So I thought tropical, hello, we're going to grab a mermaid and we're going to figure it out. So I went on Pinterest. I typed in a whole bunch of different tropical stuff. I thought, you know, all these tropical inspirations, birds, overdone. Owen fell in love with this betta fish, and I was like, okay, well, we already have the black going for us. It's now the middle of July, so August 4th is real quick, and this is obviously only I did the dragon. I'm in the middle of the Tin Man working on her. I just have to do her outfit and her wig. She will be done. A little bit more on the eyes. I need to get a little bit better and more detail. It was hard for her because I can't use my pastels. I have to use straight acrylic because I sprayed her body with this Krylon, and that prevented me from like drawing anything on top of it. So I had to paint whatever I did. I had to paint. So I need to paint this little earring red. How cute is that? That is like just this monster high earring that was already had. I'm going to put a little wig on her with gray hair and make a little outfit and maybe some shoes. Highlight the rivets because they're cool. You can see them, but I want you to see them from a distance. So I'm going to do some shading on there and make them a little bit more pronounced. And then the Tin Man will be done for Jackie. But we are working on tropical fish. So our inspiration is this betta. We kind of have the black going already. I'm going to green her up. I have blue and aqua hair. Aqua is left over from the bottom of the dragon's hair. And then I just bought this beautiful blue because, hello, it was beautiful. And I was hair shopping and I have no restraint. I just buy what I like. And so today we're just going to cut off her hair. Maybe get some painting done. I have to meet up with my sister for lunch, so that might not get done. But if I can cut all her hair off and get the rerooting started, I love her eyebrows and a lot of her, I just love her eyebrows. So I'm going to try to keep them as much as I possibly can. You know, I have to re-simulate them or remake them awesome. But look how great. She's got all these amazing fins, all this detail. She has detail in her fins. And I think she's fantastic, and I can't wait to see how she is done with tropical fish. Now that we got all of the hair up, we normally would take up all of this makeup off. I'm going to wait till the last minute before I do the mock-up because I just love these eyebrows and I want to keep them and remember where they are. And because I have to paint the face because it's white and we are doing a black and green body, I'm also probably just going to paint right over this and then I'll kind of know where everything is. There's some blue on the scalp. I'm also not going to take that off because we are doing like a blue and an aqua. So that's fine. It can kind of hide that and I don't need to take this off with rubbing alcohol or acetone. I don't need to take this off with acetone. So we're going to keep her as is with her full on makeup because I'm painting right over it. And we are going to start rerooting. You start from the back and go forward. Last time I did this with a handmade rerooting tool. I got to about here and then I was just done with it. It just took too long. It kept snapping and I was having massive issues. So I went out and bought a rerooting tool and hopefully this goes faster and is a little easier with a professional grade rerooting tool. So I have now taken the mermaid's hair. I had aqua left over from when I did the dragon, and so I've rerooted the whole bottom half with this nice aqua. And now I'm going to take this blue and put it on top, make it a little shorter so you can see the aqua coming through. And then it'll be some like oceany feel. I got some of this green paint the other day at Michael's, and then I can paint black and green on here to make her look like the fish that we're going for, the tropical fish that we're going for. And then I just have to redo her face, maybe add some pizzazz on afterwards, maybe something in her hair, I'm not quite sure. and then we will be done with our tropical. I have two shades. You see I've got more of an aqua and then a darker blue up top. But I have run out of bags of hair that I have. So now I have, this is more wig material. You see it's connected with a little string here. So I'm going to put this over it. It's not my first choice, but it's kind of all that I had. This doll is due August 4th. Right, and it's the end of, so I need to get this done. I painted her last night, so we added some green, and then she started out black, and then it fades into like a clear, so I had to paint her whole entire body. These fins and what have you were all black with a little bit of iridescent, which is really cool, and add some to it. A little bit of her booty, and then she does have these little starfish that right here that I'm going to add. So right, I have a lot going on. We ran out of straight hair. This looks like a hot mess right now. I had the first couple layers of her face done, so her eyebrows I think I'm going to keep the same. The eyelashes I'm going to change the eyes quite a bit. I don't like the pink. The lips are good. We had the two different color blue hairs on the bottom, and I ran out and they have a deadline. So I started putting this curly hair up top, which I'm definitely going to have to straighten a bit. And I think I'm going to add some like twist curls, braids, and obviously because these two obviously don't match. So I'm going to put some hot water over it, try to straighten them a little bit, add some braids to the bottom and make it like a much more textured hair. And then maybe lighten up the face a little bit. But the face has to match the body, which I'm very happy with. The fins and the body, I am now going in. There's like some sea kelp, some little shells, some starfish, and I'm just highlighting those orange starfish, little white shells, and then I'm taking my watercolor pencils and my chalks and adding a lot more texture. I hope you can kind of see it in here. It's a little darker. She has some, there's some dimension and stuff on the actual doll, so that adds some texture on the actual doll, and then I'm just adding, I just love the fins. I think they're a little bit shady on the back, but the front, I just absolutely love it. So I already painted it and sprayed it once with this Mr. Super Clear. And then once I add more texture, more depth to this doll, and then I'm gonna spray it once I'm done with all the little sea kelp and starfish and things like that. And then I am really gonna have to put a lot of work into this hair because the body's looking fantastic. I don't want the head to look shady after the fact. So I've gotten the hair to where I'm comfortable with it. I'm going to decide to put a crown on her with a bunch of like little crystals and seashells and things like that, just to add more depth to her. Yesterday, I don't know if you can see it, I added a little bit like the shell and a little bit of texture, a little bit darker greens, and then the starfish. She has a few on her. I'm really not liking the pink eyes though, so I'm going to switch it to purple, and I'm going to fix the white of her eyes right now. So hopefully we can get the face done, sprayed, and then I'll really finish up her hair and fix that situation, figure out how I want to style it. So I've just changed the one eye and started to change the other, and I already think it's purple was so much a better idea. So I'm still going to work on it, but I gotta let this layer dry before I keep going. So we're at the park today near our house, and we have the Tin Man doll and the tropical doll. There's a big pond here and also some wood, so I think we can get a good photo shoot in with both of them. You ready, guys? You're gonna help me hold all the cameras and everything? So we're gonna go explore and try to find some good places to do a little photo shoot.